started? Or you know your way around a glue gun? We have the supplies and ideas to help get it done. Say YES to DIY at HSN. There's so many things to love about HSN, but one thing that makes shopping here fun is FlexPay. Get it home now without the stress of paying all at once. Why pay full purchase price today when you can pay over time? Buy what you want now, pay it off later with your credit or debit card. FlexPay. It's that easy. Exclusively at HSN. Who knew a little piece of plastic could be so much fun? Now, when you apply for the HSN card, instantly get $10 off. It's all about you. Extra flex on the things you love. Now, when you use your HSN card, you get extra flex all day, every day on all jewelry, beauty, and fashion purchases. Plus, no interest VIP financing, VIP easy returns, exclusive offers, all with no annual fee. Apply now. Call 1-800-695-1418 or search HSN card at hsn.com.
Discover the newest way to create a style all your own. The HSN Style Edit, a curated look at the season's best, most original finds for every part of your life. We decode the trends, share tips and how-tos, and give you the inspiration you need to style it your way. It's the joy of the hunt and the thrill of the find. Your unique style is here. Discover it now, exclusively at hsn.com.
Hello, everyone, and thank you so much for watching HSN. My name is Marlo, and I'll be your host over the next 2 hours. We've got a great show planned for you. We're going to be featuring for you coins tonight, and I am telling you, it's a very exciting lineup. Before we get into the show, though, I'd like to invite you to go to our website, hsn.com. There are many of you who are avid coin collectors or who might be interested in collecting coins, and I want you to know that all of our coins live on hsn.com 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. So take a look, explore, shop anytime you'd like. There are all sorts of great reasons to be shopping for gifts this time of year. And so we wanted to let you know that actually while you're shopping with us, we are going to also encourage you to shop with us on our website. So I would like for you to meet our expert. Mike Mazak is here. He is our resident numismatist. If you have no idea what in the world is a numismatist is actually a coin expert. And Mike has been at this virtually all of his life. And it's nice to have you here.
And I would like to say it's better than being a philatelist.
What's that?
Which is a stamp collector.
Oh, gee.
It's a little coin stamp rivalry there.
I like it. And by the way, doesn't Mike look pretty darn good? I told him he looks very svelte. Looks very, very cool. So we're going to start off with what's all a buzz. If you haven't heard, the big...
There's a little wedding going on.
Coming up next Saturday.
Yeah.
May 19th. I think the television coverage in the United States begins a little around 4 a.m. Eastern time. But they are getting married on May 19th. Prince Harry and our very own Meghan Markle. And so we actually...
does that make her a princess-elect or a princess-to-be, or what is...
Yes. Yes.
I mean,
our producer says that makes her a lucky woman.
Yeah, indeed. But regardless, so this is the official wedding coin. I want to get down to brass tacks here if we can. This is the official wedding coin. I want to show you this. This is important. This is made by the Royal Mint. Okay, so this is a coin that is legal tender in the UK. This is a £5 coin, so it's nearly a $10 face value coin. So this is the official coin. This is the official Royal Mint packaging that you see right here. There's the Royal Mint. And the cool thing about this is it has a resealable thing on the bottom so that you can pull it out and see this incredible thing that is the coin itself. It comes in this slip cover, and then it opens up, and look at all of these beautiful photos and everything else involved. Now, it was funny. We sold this morning, sold a couple hundred of them this morning about 2 a.m. And I got an email that said the representatives of the Royal Mint were watching and said we did a fantastic job, but they said there was a couple things that we should add about the presentation. And particularly about the image itself, which is very important. The image itself is taken from photographs that were done in a private sitting okay, between the prince and the princess-to-be, that you're going to have a private sitting, and then those photographs were used for the design. The photographs were never released anywhere else, so it's not photographs that you've ever seen, so nobody's ever actually seen this image. And the image itself was actually approved by the royal family.
Absolutely.
So everything about this, there will be multitudinous commemoratives for this. But there are only a literal handful that have got approvals to the absolute highest level, including the British monarchy.
So I want to remind you that this is the only officially approved coin by Her Majesty herself, Queen Elizabeth II,
right,
which makes it monumental. If you love a good fairy tale.
And it's important because she's on the coin.
Yes, and it's a genuine coin.
And it's a genuine coin, 5 pounds, like I said,
which I think
tender.
And it's certainly far less than buying a plane ticket.
Sure, absolutely.
And going over for the wedding next week. But now you'll be able to have this commemorative piece for your own collection. So we're offering this to you. The one single coin is $29.95. You might want to choose 3 coins, $86.95, or you can choose the set of 5 that we're offering. And if you're choosing the set of 3 or the set of 5, they're both on 3 flexible payments.
And they're very limited on a choice of 5 coins. We have fewer than 300 of those remaining. Well, we're one of the preferred vendors or distributors in the United States for this particular coin. We still had extremely limited quantities. So like I said, the single at $29.95, 3 coins at $86, that's not $86.95 each, that's $86.95 for all 3. And then 5 coins for $144.95. Own the only official royal wedding coin in existence that you have right here. And this is the regular clad coin that you're going to have at $29.95.
It's a modern day fairy tale, a modern day romance, the connection with the United States, with Meghan Markle, and of course, that bachelor, that Prince Harry, he's going to be taken off the market officially next week, Saturday. So it's very exciting to see the whole thing unfold. If you'd like to collect these coins, our item number is 008807. Okay.
Now, this was actually this morning our most popular coin. Put this over here. They have done that. That is kind of the regular issue coin.
Yes.
This coin is the solid silver version. Now, there are only 16,000 of the solid silver versions available for worldwide distribution. We were able to get, because of our connections, we had a significant quantity of these solid silver special edition coins that you see right here. And these, as you can see, come, and I absolutely love these. So it's a 1 ounce of sterling silver. There it is, the royal mint that you're going to have. It is still, as you can see right here, legal tender, and it is still 5 pounds. So it's the same legal tender, but it's in solid silver as well. It comes with the certificate of authenticity that tells you about the limited edition. As you can see, 16,000 in the limited edition. There's the royal wedding, and then each one of the certificates are individually numbered to ensure its place within the limited edition. This one is going very, very quickly. This one has got the precious metal aspect. This one right here, I'm going to put this right over here, is the certificate of authenticity, as I want to show you the packaging on that, which is absolutely stunning and beautiful as well. This is the one that's incredibly limited edition. This is the one that has already, in essence, pre-sold out. In other words, the distributors, all of us as distributors, were given an allocation of what we are allowed to have, and that's it. Once again, this is the only official silver coin that is going to be for the royal wedding, and this one is done, like I said, in solid sterling silver, as well, which I think is truly and ultimately fantastically spectacular. The sterling silver, always one of the most popular sellers. This is no exception to that. Look at that. And this is where you can see, now this is the image, once again, approved again. This has been approved by the royal family. This has been approved by Buckingham Palace, all right? This is from a private photo session. None of this, this image was never released anywhere else except on the coin.
And I think we all feel a connection, don't we?
I don't think there's any doubt about it.
I'm old enough, and I remember, of course, the unfortunately passing Princess Diana, and this is, of course, her youngest son, and we've seen him grow up right before our eyes. So I think we all feel that sense of connection that we're
I think there's a tremendous connection.
Yes, of this historical event, and the fact that he is marrying an American. I was watching a little footage earlier today, and they were saying how this really represents that modern day monarch, which traditionally has been very traditional. And this really represents a new day. And I can't imagine the wedding being nothing short of spectacular.
Well, you said you're setting your alarm to watch it.
I will, listen, there are very few things that I will get up at 4 a.m. for. But
so royal wedding and coin shows.
Yes, exactly. And I actually have to work next Saturday.
Do you? Oh, okay.
But I will be up early. I don't want to miss a moment of it.
Yeah, I think that's wise. I think it'll be one of those true, and with the American connection, a real international spectacular.
Yes.
Is what it was interesting. My daughter will be in London. And she's flying out of London on that day.
Okay. Oh, man.
And she said, so she's staying at the hotel at the airport because she figures there's no possible way she could move 10 feet.
She's
she
smart.
could move 10 feet.
It's going to be very exciting.
One thing, I know we're to the end of that. Yeah, I just want to show you this. I've got a couple of these. This is 1 ounce of pure rose gold. Wow. This is the one. There are only 1,000 of these for worldwide distribution. In pure rose gold, it is the only gold, solid gold, official wedding coin. There are 1,000 in existence. I was able to get 24, folks. Comes in this spectacular wood box, as you can see, with the certificate of authenticity and all that. I love the display. That just pulls up and it displays it at an angle. Isn't that spectacular? There is the certificate of authenticity as well. A number, this one's 394. So we have a handful of those as well, also done by the Royal Mint. All of our coins, remember, are official coins. There are so many things out there that are simply absolutely not official. If you're going to commemorate it, do it the right way, do it the official way. I think that's critically important.
I think the guest list is somewhere, I think I heard 600 people. And so this gives you an opportunity, if you don't have an invite, to be a part of it.
Yeah, that's not for that.
Have yours? Yeah, me either.
No, those are hockey tickets, sorry.
Neither. but I'll be watching. I'd love to see the hats and the whole, I just can't wait. Okay, we're moving on. Thank you for your phone calls. All of those remain available for you. We are now going to switch gears just a little bit. And we are going to talk about Hot Wheels. How many of you own Hot Wheels, or you've purchased Hot Wheels for your children or grandchildren, or you used to play with Hot Wheels as a kid?
Me again.
50th anniversary.
That's right.
So this is pretty special.
I still have my Hot Wheels track, you know, with the loop-de-loop, and the little things, so you had the little power thing.
Even today, they are as popular.
So this is the 50th anniversary of Hot Wheels. And so they have done a special 50th anniversary silver coin. This is 1 ounce pure silver, as you can see here, and it's colorized. Look at it, and I want to show you the way they do this. As you can see, this is colorized. Once again, there's Queen Elizabeth, and that's spectacular. And then we flip this over, this lucite case. You go, well, I want to take it out and see it. Absolutely, you can. Those are 4 magnets. You just pop that right out, just like that, and then that coin comes out in its holder.
Well, that's a
and
cool
you can
design.
see the pure silver coin with the colorized Hot Wheel design. And then to protect it, you just drop it back in there, boom, and the magnets go right in place. Now, there are only, here's the problem. You know, like I said, I still have my Hot Wheels cars, of course, and my track and everything else. I don't think that is uncommon for guys of my age. There's got to be literally millions of us that still have our Hot Wheels cars. They only made 5,000 of these coins. They only made 5,000 of these coins. And as you can see, each one of the certificates of authenticity is individually serial numbered. And because of our position, we got 10% of the entire mintage. We had 500 coins. And so because of that, we were able to get extremely low numbers, as you can see right here. This is 982 in the limited edition. So, and this explains kind of the whole Hot Wheels brand and how this has been so popular. I mean, this is such a big deal. deal. I mean, one of the car companies is actually making a Hot Wheels car. I mean, that's like a limited edition, full-size driving car that is based on the original Hot Wheels design. I think it's already sold out and tremendously anticipated. So this is the coin that does that as well. And look at this, absolutely solid silver, only 5,000 for worldwide distribution. We were able to get, like I said, about 10% of them. We have in about 2 minutes here sold 1% of the entire mintage. I know it doesn't seem like much, but 1 in 100 coins is now gone as of we speak in 2 minutes. And so very important if you're a Hot Wheels collector or no one, and we all do.
Yes.
What a great way, as you can see, solid silver, what a great way to commemorate
really cool.
kind of a bygone era, bygone time, and something that, that we all just remember. Yeah,
maybe you're just a car collector and you just find this, you know, this is really cool. So this is being offered on FlexPay, $46.65. Everyone is invited to use FlexPay. All you need is a major credit card, debit card, or a PayPal account. And one of the advantages of shopping with us at HSN is that we offer to you a 30-day money back guarantee. So even if you get these at home and you should change your mind for any reason, you have the freedom to return the merchandise for a full refund. So don't ever hesitate in picking up something that you love. A lot of what we offer too, especially in our coin collecting shows, are very, very limited. And this is going to be a choice that is such. As we've talked about, we just have a few hundred and we've got a number of people that are dialing in for it. Just a really, really cool gift. Hey, Father's Day is coming up next month. I believe Father's Day is June 17th. And so it's coming up. So maybe
that would be perfect. I would want this. Kids, if you're watching.
No socks?
Yeah, right. No socks. I have socks for life. You know, I wear the same exact socks to every single solitary coin show I've ever done.
Oh, my gosh.
Same style of socks. I have 50 pairs in my drawer.
I saw a news report once when they talked about like the holidays like Mother's Day and Valentine's Day versus Father's Day. And they were saying, poor dads. You guys get the worst gifts. Socks, the t-shirts, the ties, that sort of thing. Get dad something really cool. All right, look at what's coming up in tonight's show. This
is a thing.
This is it.
This is a thing.
Susan B. Anthony dollars. An entire 16 coin mint set on sale. On sale. So it's $149.95. Price break. And our language at HSN means sale. And it's on 4 credit card payments of $37.49. The Susan B. Anthony dollars are some of the most collected coins that are out there. And to be able to get this entire 16 coin mint set is something special. I wouldn't wait on that one. Call ahead. And also, we're going to be talking about this 2018 Silver Eagle Auto Ship in these spectacularly beautiful 2-ounce silver bars. If you've never seen them, hold on to your seats. They're gorgeous. 4 flex payments of $49.99.
I'm the only person in the world that can sell them. $199 is absolutely $199.95 is the best price you can get them. And you can get every single American Silver Eagle that comes in a holder that is a 2-ounce silver bar. A 2-ounce silver bar, folks. That is an amazing opportunity. And I have the whole set to show you. So
well, tell us. Cool. We're going to offer to you now the 1921 mint MS65 ICG Morgan Silver Dollar. That was a mouthful.
Well, here's the deal. I mean, we've sold a lot of 1921 Morgan Silver Dollars here. There's no doubt about that. And I've sold Mint State 62s and 63s, and I've even sold Mint State 64s, usually at about $149.95. What I've never been able to do, and I mean never, in all of the years I've been here, been able to sell a Mint State 65 Morgan Silver Dollar, certified by one of the 4 major grading companies. It's PCGS, NGC, ICG, and Annex. Okay, those are the 4. In Mint State 65 for $149.95. $149.95 is usually the single best price. I sell thousands of Morgan Silver Dollars in Mint State 64 when we do a price break to $139.95. Usually the Mint State 65s, if you go to hsn.com, I have a couple of Mint State 65s, not 1921s out there, and they're gonna run, I think on average, about $299 to something like that. That's what we sell them for. But at $149.95, and it comes in the red oak presentation box. It is an unheard of high grade. So for those of you that are just, okay, last year of issue of the Morgan Silver Dollar, so we're nearly at the centennial of the 1921 Morgan Silver Dollar. But in coin collecting, as in any collecting, the single most important determining factor of value is what? It's condition. The higher the grade, the more it's worth. And this coin, there are no mint state 70 1921 mortgages. There's no mint state 69s. I don't believe there's even any mint state 68s in the 1921. There's some mint state 67s. They're tens and tens and tens of thousands of dollars. Mint state 67s are thousands of dollars. But a mint state 65 at $149 is just not a price that you're ever going to see. We found an incredible hoard of these coins that I can offer at a phenomenally, ridiculously high grade. Like I said, you can get uncirculated 1921 mortgages. We sell them here for, you know, $89 or $99. But to go all the way up and understand in coins we grade on a 70-point scale.
I was going to ask you about that.
70 is the top.
Because I'm thinking people who are watching who like are new to coin collecting, they're like, wait a second, what does that mean to me after all? But so 70
is perfect.
It's a perfect coin.
Uncirculated starts at 60. Brilliant uncirculated is 63. What we have here is the best of the best. In mint state 65, what we have got here is a coin that is absolutely at the top of its grade, and then the price. Normally, you would absolutely, positively never be able to find this coin for less than $200. I was able to find basically a brand new bag of 1921 Morgan.
I think we have to emphasize that as well. The year of this coin.
Yes, 1921. And actually what we did is we found somebody that had put away 1921, 22, 23, 24, and 25. They had bags of each one of them. That's 1,000 coins that have been untouched for nearly 100 years. And when we had them certified, they came back at a grade that we just simply, we were hoping to get mint state 64s, but we got so many mint state 65s that we were able to do this at a price that nobody else is able to do in mint state 65 for one of the major grading companies. And that's what your opportunity is. Comes with the red oak presentation box.
If you'd like to order 618-339, keep those phone calls coming. Don't forget, take advantage of the generous FlexPay that we're offering. But let's take a look ahead at what's coming up. We're going to be featuring for you the 2015 first day of issue Harry S. Truman Coin Chronicles Set window box.
Save a car.
I was going to say, look at the price break on this one.
Save a car.
From $1,300 to $500. So coin collectors, you have it. Coin collectors who watch all the shows. Boy, oh boy, oh boy.
Boy, oh boy, oh boy, is about right, huh?
I think that's probably the biggest discount I've seen us offer.
Oh, I don't think there's any doubt about that.
I think so. That's going to be pretty amazing coming up. Thank you so much for watching tonight. My name is Marlo, and I'm here with Mike Mezak, our resident numismatist. He's a coin expert, and we are going to move along. What do we have here?
Oh, our folks have been paying attention. Remember I told you we had a 21, 22, 23, 24? Here's the 22, 23, 24, and 25. These are the peace dollars. So the last year of the Morgan silver dollar was 1921. The first official year of the peace dollar was 1922. They made some 1921s, but they were commemoratives. So this is the first. So these are the first 4 years of the peace dollars. I've done this a million times before. Okay? What I have never, ever, ever, ever been able to do is to do it in mint state 65. What I've never been able to do is do it in mint state 65 because the peace dollars are traditionally extraordinarily difficult to get. Now, in the peace dollars, the 1920, and look at these coins. I mean, look at that coin. That coin, you have to understand, was made in 1922. This is almost 100 years old. This is as nice as a silver eagle that you buy absolutely today. Fully struck, as you can see, that you're going to have mint state 65, and you're looking at this at basically $125 a coin for mint state 65 United States peace dollars. So if you go out there in the nationally advertised catalog, they'll sell you mint state 63s for about $125. Understand, when you go up in certified grade, that usually is exponential. Okay, as opposed to getting 2 grades for free, that is absolutely, positively unheard of. And for you to be able to get all 4 of these. Now, the 22s and 23s were the most common of the peace dollars. Even those you can't find for anything close to $125. But then you go down here and we include these significantly rarer years of 1924 and 1925, also in mint state 65, and we will put them in this absolutely spectacular, as you can see, absolutely spectacular red oak presentation box that we've got right here. I have to impress upon you the importance of grade. and why the higher the grade, the more it's worth. You have a nice circulated piece dollar. I could say that coin for about $39.95, even maybe $29.95. That's just one, because that's the vast bulk of all the coins. Then you get a coin that's almost uncirculated. All of a sudden, that coin in the nationally advertised catalog goes up to about $85 for an almost uncirculated. Then you go to uncirculated. Now, that coin's $109 or $111 in the catalog. Then all of a sudden, you go to Mint State 62 or Mint State 63. Now you're $129, $149. Mint State 64 are even more difficult to find and over $129. But when you get to Mint State 65, even finding these coins is extraordinarily difficult because of the grade. Remember, the higher the grade, the more it's worth. So these coins are literally thousands of times rarer in this condition than a regular piece dollar, and even that coin is rare because the vast majority of them have been destroyed and or melted down. As you can see, we have many of our very astute collectors that are jumping in, and already we have a little bit of weight in the phones. We've already sold almost 20 of these sets. Now, understand, this is a set that for me is not, and it's hard when I say replaceable. People go, what do you mean replaceable? Understand, these coins were made in 1922, 1923, 1924, and 1925. It means that I can't go out into the marketplace and find these coins. People say, so what was it? Was it your expertise and all this? And I'm going, well, you know, we got lucky. We found a guy who had literally, his family had put these coins away for years and years and years and years. We were able to buy them at a very reasonable price. We were able to get them certified, and in all honesty, they came back. We knew that they were spectacular coins, but they came back at a grade that was absolutely positively stunning, that these coins are Mint State 65. Like I said, go out there. And there are only 4 major certification services that are recognized in our industry. There is PCGS, there's NGC, there's Annex, and there's ICG. It is that. It has to be one of those 4. You go out there, I don't care where you do it or how you do it or what you do it with, you try to find these 4 coins at $499 and then put them in a red oak presentation box, and folks, I do not believe you can do it. I know I couldn't. I went out there and searched kind of high and low, and it just absolutely wasn't possible. So you get the first 4 years of the piece dollar, and they're not just nice. They're not just uncirculated. These are literally gem, brilliant, uncirculated, certified Mint State 65. They're just not. And look at that coin. This coin is nearly 100 years old. And by the way, I just got a question. No, they're not $499 a piece, your choice. You get all 4 coins for the $499. That is the key. That is absolutely stunning. Look at that coin right there. That is original, not reprinted, restruck. It sat literally in a bag in a basement for almost 100 years. For almost 100 years.
But you've encapsulated it to protect it, and obviously that's what happens when they're graded, and so you're going to appreciate it. Stay on the phone lines for these. We are going to leave them available, 618-343. That's for the 4
Now, for the set, the limiting factor is the 24s and 25s. They graded the worst. I have got a very few extra by themselves 1922s in Mint State 65. These come in individual red oak presentation boxes at $139.95. Like I said, good luck finding those. So I have a very, very few of the 1922s at $139.95, and I've got a very, very few also of the select 1923 Mint State 65s at $139.95. $139.95 for the individual coins. All I have is the 22 and 23s. You can only get the 24s and 25s in the set. That's all that I've got.
So Mother's Day is this Sunday. Happy Mother's Day to all of you who are mothers or mother-like figures that are out there. If you haven't already selected a gift for your mom, give the gift of choice. We do have HSN gift cards. They are available in increments starting at $25. You can personalize them with names or a custom message, and you can actually have it sent directly to your recipient. And if you're wondering, is it too late? The answer is no. We can still get it to your mom or your mother-like figure. Search gift cards at hsn.com right now and order the e-gift card by May 12th by 10 a.m. Eastern Time to receive it by Mother's Day. We want to thank you once again for being here tonight. We gave you a little bit of a sneak peek of the Harry S. Truman Coin Chronicles set with the window box, and now we're going to delve right into it. Tell us all about it. Number one, we got to talk about the price break on here. What's the story there? I mean, that's pretty dramatic, from $1,300.
Well, you know, sometimes
it's
a commodity, you know, and it's sometimes this kind of, you know, kind of blended into the woodwork, I guess.
We'll take it.
So I want to talk about it. I want to talk about how you can save $800.
Yes.
And if we go back to 2015, when I introduced this coin, it was one of the single fastest selling coins we have ever done in the history of HSN. I sold it out instantaneously at about this $499 price point. Then we had to restock, and we took this all the way to $1,299 and sold literally hundreds of these coins at $1,299.95. So let me explain to you the history of this coin and why we sold it at that, and why I have got the price break, but only for the coins that I have got left, because these are the original first day of issue coins from 2015 that I had originally from that time. The United States government has been making the presidential dollars, these special golden dollars, since 2007. Okay, that was the very first presidential dollar. And somewhere back in the middle of that, they started making these things that are called coin and chronicle sets. And they took a presidential dollar and a 1-ounce silver medal and a stamp, usually, and they put them in these little things, and they sold them in these presidential dollars, and I think they sold them for $55 or $60 or something along that, because there was an ounce of silver in here with an original era stamp and everything with that, and they sold those, and they were somewhat popular. Well, in 2015, for the first coin in 2015, they took the Harry S. Truman. And without telling anybody, they just didn't put in a regular presidential dollar. What they did is they put in a reverse proof presidential dollar. That's what that RP stands for. That is a special finish that is done by the United States government expressly and exclusively for presentation coins. There is a reverse proof American Silver Eagle. That was reverse proof American Silver Eagle. Some of those, like the 2011 reverse proof, they did 100,000 of those. We sold that coin for about $1,299. Well, this is the first time they did it in a presidential dollar. And they didn't make 100,000 of them. They made 17,000 coins. It is the single rarest reverse proof coin ever made by the United States government, and it only comes in this set. So you could see why this was wildly, vastly, incredibly, and amazingly popular in 2015, and why the price accelerated on an incredibly rapid basis. And why, for years, the best we could do was $1,299. Well, we fast forward 3 years, and people, to some degree, in essence, this coin is every bit as rare, every bit as collectible, every bit as desirable, every bit as historic of being the first reverse proof presidential dollar, the rarest of all reverse proof coins. The United States government's only done about a half a dozen reverse proof coins in their history, and this is the rarest of them all. There's one that's tied. They did the coin after this, the Dwight David Eisenhower, in reverse proof. In an RP 70, that coin will bring every bit of $4,000. That's why this one, even at $1,299, was such an amazing seller. But now we're able to, for the final quantity that I have here, that I have got in stock, because even I couldn't buy these, go out and even buy these in the marketplace and be able to do them at $499. We are $800 off. That may be a record for us, $800 off. Because you not only get the reverse proof Truman coin that you're going to have here. This special coin, it's unlike any of the other presidential dollars. All of the other Truman dollars are either proof coins or mint state coins or satin finish coins. This coin is the special reverse proof coin that only comes out of here, and there's only 17,000. Understand, the rarest American Silver Eagle $1 coin is the 1995 W, and they made 31,000 of that coin. And that coin in this condition sells for $30,000. This coin almost twice as rare, not 30,000, $499. You also get the Mint State 70 solid silver Harry Truman medallion that comes with this, that came in the set as well. And it comes, and it's labeled also out of the set. And keep in mind, they only did 17,000 of these because it only came in the set, and it's certified out of the set. We are also going to give you all of the original government packaging because we had this originally, and it comes with the original Harry Truman stamp as well. So you get to be a numismatist and a philatelist.
Yes.
Okay, so you have that as well. So you're going to get that included in here. We still put the entire thing, even though we took $800 off, we are still going to present this to you in the incredible window box. So that when you get this, I'm going to put these in here for just a second, they go just like this. Isn't this spectacular? How about that for a presentation? Now, when we take $800 off, it would be quite easy for us to just take away the packaging, okay? That you shouldn't have the opportunity to do this. But you're going to have the packaging that you're going to have right here. This is out of the Coin and Chronicles set. It is the only way to get this set. And, of course, they were sold out in 2015 when these originally sold out, I think, because everybody, the United States Mint didn't announce the reverse proof until just before sale. I think it's sold out in 3.5 minutes, crashed the U.S. website. I mean, they literally had to redesign the United States website based on this coin, the response to this coin. I think they took orders for somewhere around 1 million sets, and there were 17,000. So those people that are still on the waiting list, you're not going to get your coin, okay? You know, if you're 996,000 in there, you're just not going to get it. So the rarity of this coin, unprecedented. Now, of those 17,000 coins, they don't all grade perfect 70. Now, so in perfect 70, it's not just reverse proof. It's not just the rarest reverse proof. It's not just the first reverse proof in the Presidential Dollar Series, but it's also the highest grade. So now all of a sudden, in Annex first day of issue that you have right here, you are now looking at something that isn't, you know, 17,000. You're not even looking at 1,700. You're talking about a population of these coins that's going to be fewer than 1,000 coins that are going to be perfect. So now you have rarity upon rarity upon rarity upon rarity, and what that gives you is extraordinarily and extreme collectability at an $800 savings. Now is the time to get this absolutely historic coin, once again, in reverse proof, this presentation coin that only came out of this set at a special $800 off pricing.
Well, with the item number being 443789, we want to thank all of you who've made the purchase on this coin. Please continue to ask about it. We've got a lot of great things coming your way. You are looking at, of course, the satin finish silver eagle set that's going to be coming up, a huge customer pick. That's going to be offered on FlexPay, $37.49, 570779. Also coming up, we have the very popular last 20 years of the Indian head cents from 1890 to 1909 at under $100.
Very, very limited on those. Yep.
So that's also on FlexPay if you'd like to break up those payments over the next couple of months. 422263 is the item number. But let's move along and talk about this exciting Susan B. Anthony dollars. This is an entire 16 coin mint set. You get $20 off. It's on 4 credit card payments of $37.49. So when I was reading all of my notes and preparing for the show, I put a nice asterisk here. I was like, this one is very exciting.
This is going to sell out. I have 318. I've already sold 10. 9, to be specific.
.com shoppers, HSN.com.
They're already in on it. So let's go to 1981. In 1981, the United States government desperately wants to use a dollar coin instead of a dollar bill. It would save the United States government literally millions and millions, tens of millions, hundreds of millions of dollars a year to use a dollar coin, because a dollar bill is going to last about 18 months, and a dollar coin can last 20, 30, 40, 50, 60 years. So they want to do that. So they released the Susan B. Anthony, the very first United States government issue coin that has a woman on it. And specifically commemorating and honoring a woman. And it came out, people were very excited, and then they decided, you know, looks just like a quarter. We can't tell the difference. It immediately fell out of favor because of the composition, because of the design, and because of the similarity to a quarter. So the United States government bucks the trend, as well they do, and they made the coin from 81, 82, and 83. It was only made for 3 years. The other interesting thing about this is not only was this done as the first woman, but it also was the very last of the United States coin series where they did an S-mint uncirculated. Like in the half dollar, the last S-minted uncirculated half dollar is 1954. They were proof only. Well, in the Susan B. Anthony, they made Philadelphia, Denver, San Francisco uncirculated, and San Francisco proof, and they did that for 81, 82, and 83. And if you look at the nationally advertised catalog, I got them right here. So if you're looking at the uncirculated, these coins are basically $10, $10, $10, $10, and $12 is what you're looking at, right? Oh, I'm sorry, $10, $10, $10, and $15.95. So that's $45 right there. And then the 1980s is $11, $10, $10, $15.95. So once again, now you're about $45. That's about $90. And then the 82s or the 81s, which are the tougher ones, are $15.95, $15.95, $15.95, $13.75, and $17.95. So that's $45, $55. That's about $60. So right there, you're about $145, $149. That's for those. So that's a great deal. Mm-hmm. But what happened is the United States government in 1999 makes 3 more Susan B. Anthony dollars before they started making the Sacagawea golden dollars. Never released them into circulation. They weren't in proof sets. They weren't in mint sets. They only came in these little special packages. These are some of the rarest coins, modern issue coins ever made by the United States government. And they made a Philadelphia mint, a Denver mint, and this is a Philadelphia proof coin that you see instead of San Francisco proof. So it's one of the first Philadelphia proof minted coins. And if you look in the catalog, well, this is a nice buy at $149. These coins right here, $27.50, $28.75, and $48.75. You're almost $100 in these 3 coins alone. So that's $100, $145. You're $160 or $70 just for these coins. It is absolutely, positively the complete mint, mark, and proof set of the Susan B. Anthony dollars. Now, they made 15 different coins. The way they make these boxes and holders, they make 16 holes in there. So I colorized a Susan B. Anthony dollar and put it in there because nature abhors a vacuum. And so we go ahead and put that in there to give it your 16th coin. So what you have is a complete and total Susan B. Anthony set in Gem Brilliant Uncirculated and Gem Brilliant Proof, and we include the 1999s, which by themselves are about $100 worth of coins, are going to be just, this row right here is every bit of $100 if you can find them. They become virtually impossible to find out there in the marketplace, and we've got them in this absolutely stunning presentation box so that every single one of them you can pull out and examine and take a look at them, whether they be proof, whether they be uncirculated. The nice part about this is it is absolutely complete. Nothing else need be purchased. And that's one of the keys that when you start collecting coins like this is that, if you get a complete set of Lincoln cents in this condition, it would cost you $100,000 or $200,000. If you got a complete collection of Kennedy half dollars in this condition, all the Kennedy half dollars, you're looking at PDS proofs and the silver proofs, you're looking at probably $2,000 or $3,000.
Oh, wow.
So there are basically no modern issue sets of any kind. You can't buy the quarters, you can't buy any of those at $149.95, and you are absolutely complete, and you have absolutely the highest grade Gem Brilliant Uncirculated Philadelphia Mint, San Francisco Mint, and Denver Mint, and then you're going to have the proof coin, Gem Proof, Gem Uncirculated, Gem Proof, Gem Uncirculated, Gem Proof, and then the 1999 coins, these secret coins that basically the vast majority of Americans, they don't even know that they don't exist. They've never even seen one of these coins because they were only made in 1999, never released into circulation. Look at the date on that, 1999. You get a 1999 proof set, this isn't in it. You get a 1999 mint set, this isn't in it. So these are literally coins that were secretly released under the radar, and to find those is extraordinarily and exceptionally difficult, and therein lies the issue. Now, what has happened is we have gone under 300 sets as people are listening to what you get. There's those 19.99s, and like I said, good luck finding those. We're going to spend a little bit of time here, as you can see, and we're going to count these down because they're going very, very quickly. It comes in the presentation box. Every one of the coins is in their own individual airtight holder. Now understand, those are 60 cents a piece. So that's $10 there, $20. So you have $30 worth of packaging. So if you look at it that way, it's basically $119 for the coins. This row is virtually $119. You would put this in at 15 bucks, and these are 100. So you're getting this. So we're giving you the vintage set, 81, 82, 83, when you value in everything in there. These are really, really, really starting to go. You need to take advantage right now.
And I love the story behind this coin. You know, the fact that when it went into circulation, how, you know, it wasn't very popular, unfortunately, because the size is very similar to a quarter. And so, I mean, there's so many interesting facets about collecting this coin. I particularly, and we're all different, but I do have an interest in collecting coins with women. And this is one of the most popular, obviously, which I think is very spectacular. And this entire set, as you've talked about, Mike, just to get the 3 coins here, which most people don't even know even exist, or in circulation, are worth its weight in gold.
Yeah,
so if you'd like to order, now's the time. When we started the show, we mentioned this was one of the key items in the show to collect. It's on sale. It's on FlexPay for $38. Everybody can use the FlexPay. Don't miss it.
Well, here's the thing. As we were looking at it, and I had to put the clock up there because, like I said, these are really starting to go now. What's happening?
Yeah,
okay,
of course.
I got 20, 25% of the quantity. With everybody on the phone, I'm about half sold out. I sold this last week. We sold a few of them last week. I gave a very, very short presentation as we were gathering our final quantities. Prior to that, the previous time we had sold this was, I think, 2016.
Oh, wow.
I mean, it took that long. And the key coin to it right here is the 1999s. I mean, these we can break open proof sets and get these coins.
Okay.
I can break mint sets open, which is the primary way to get these. So I get a mint set and I open it up and I get these coins, the 81s. Like I said, these are $16 a coin and this is $18. That's $48, $58, that's $65 right here. These coins, I've literally got to hunt them down coin by coin by coin. I cannot explain to you how difficult that is. This just came, this didn't even come in a very special packaging. It comes in a little blue plastic thing that they basically sold at the United States Mint stores that they had. And these are made, this is made at the Philadelphia Mint. This is one of the first proof Philadelphia minted United States government coins on top of that. So it has history from a numismatic standpoint as well. And then, of course, you have the last of the S-minted uncirculated coins that the United States government ever intended for circulation, which are these coins right here. The fact that these coins, if I try to get a 1999 mint set, these coins aren't in it. They came in these little plastic envelopes from the United States mint stores. These coins, these 1999s, are virtually impossible to find. It's quite easy to go out there if you want to and find this coin at $59 or even $69 or even $79 for the 1999 proof coin by itself. That is a coin that is phenomenally difficult to get. It is by far and away the key coin that is in this collection. As a matter of fact, we are well over 100 sold. With everybody on the phone, I'm well over 2/3 sold out. And like I said, this is the first significant quantity I've had of these in almost 3 years. Almost 3 years, primarily because of these coins down here.
And the Susan B. Anthony coins, just to remind you, are the very first circulating coins to feature an identifiable woman.
Right.
That's important.
Right. We had Lady Liberties and
yeah,
and all that.
This is exciting. This is if you're a coin collector, if you're a history buff, I think that's an exciting reason to collect this. Besides the fact that Mike has used his expertise and has done all the hard work for us. Right.
Particularly getting these 1999
well,
coins
that's what I'm saying. And you know, when we talk about reasons to shop at HSN versus shopping elsewhere, we've been around for over 40 years. Mark has been Mike has called you Mark. I have no idea where the Mark came from. Mike has been at HSN for about 20 years.
Almost 20 years.
So we've been around. We plan on being around, and that's why we offer to you a 30-day money-back guarantee, and why we are the go-to place to buy your coins. So if you want this set, with the number of people on the phone lines. Wow.
Yeah, like I said, look at this. And so with everybody on the phones, I have fewer than 100 sets remaining.
Yeah.
And so here's what you get.
Very nice response.
A complete set of the Susan B. Anthony dollar coins in gem brilliant uncirculated and gem proof from 81, 82, 83. You see that all the time. What you don't see is the set from 1999. These are the coins that are exceedingly difficult to get, and you need to add to your collection right here, right now, and particularly since we've done a price break.
It's the one that I am looking at. It's the one I was very excited in this hour to present to you. If you'd like to choose it, 236789 is our item number. Take advantage of the price break. Remember, that means sale, and you also have that 4 flexible payments of $37.49. Ooh, we're setting up for something.
Oh yeah, we got a bunch of stuff here.
Okay, so we are now going to talk about an auto ship offer of these incredible 2018 Silver Eagles that are in 2-ounce silver bars. Auto ship is an opportunity for you to be able to sign up for a program where you'll be able to get these every 30 days, every 45 days, every 60 days, until you complete the collection. You're in complete control. You can cancel without penalty at any time. But we are going to dive right into these because no one else has these. So if you really are looking for something spectacular and highly collectible, this is where you start.
Here's what it comes down to. I saw a coin that was a presentation that was like this about 2 years ago. For 2016, for the 30th anniversary of the American Silver Eagle, the Royal Canadian Mint made a really cool the United States government didn't do much for the 30th anniversary of the American Silver Eagle. So the Royal Canadian Mint took a 2016 American Silver Eagle, just bought a special uncirculated coin, and they had a company make a 2-ounce silver bar that they sold the coin in, and they did 50,000 coins, sold it for $350 Canadian, I think. Sold out, and today it still sells for anywhere between $350 and $400 for the 2016. It's the only year that you can get. So I say that is a great idea. I love that because what it does is it's a 2-ounce silver bar that just holds an American Eagle. So this is a gem brilliant uncirculated American Silver Eagle that you see right here that is held in a custom 2-ounce bar. So we tried to go through and in essence do the manufacturing for the manufacturer of that, and it just didn't work out. So I had to make my own bars. Now, to do the manufacturing of a custom silver bar with a custom cutout in here that is milled to within about 1/2 of a millimeter in there is a very expensive process, I can tell you. It cost us well over $100,000 just to make the mold to do the 2-ounce bar. Then I have to have a special custom holder that's plastic injected to be able to do this so that it will hold the coin in place once it's put in there as well. And that was about another $50,000. So we had about $150,000 in the R&D before we struck the first bar. What I ended up with, of course, is a set of American Silver Eagle. So this is the 2018, okay? And it says right here, 2018. What I'm giving you the opportunity for, and here's the thing, you can't find a 2-ounce silver bar American Silver Eagle coin set. The only one that anybody else has ever made was 2016. Everybody else paid $199.95 here because we're the only place, I'm the only place that you can get it on the planet. I'm going to put this right up here so you can see the obverse and the reverse in the custom box, okay, or in the custom holder. But here's the exciting part. So you buy the 2018. So $199.95, literally $150 less than the only other example of this out there. But at that same exact price, and here's where it gets exciting, I'm going to give you the opportunity to own every single solitary American Silver Eagle at the exact same price. You start with the 2018, and then you go backwards. And we're going to ship in direct order, 2017, 2016, 2015, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, all the way back to 1986. Your price can never go up, and your delivery is guaranteed.
Absolutely, and if you ever want to opt out or cancel or delay, you are in complete and total control at all times, which that's the advantage of auto ship. Because as you've witnessed yourself in tonight's shows, the prices do change. The advantage of the auto ship is what Mike mentioned, your price will never change, and you are guaranteed delivery of each and every coin, which is wonderful.
3 ounces of solid silver in each one.
Yes.
So let's say silver goes to $100 an ounce, and I'm not saying that it does, but if it does, then you're buying these for $199. Okay?
Yes.
So you get 3 ounces of silver. So when this is complete, you will have over 100 ounces of silver. You're going to have over 6 pounds of silver in this. Now I want to show you this because this is kind of cool. So here's and with the first one, I think the first auto ship, you get this box. Okay, United States Coin Collector box. This holds 10 of these. I got to put that back together correctly. Sorry, this one's put back together right. And that just goes right in there. And this box holds 10 of these. And that's the box you're going to get, okay? But one thing that I wanted to do is this took us by storm. This has been phenomenal, but we have literally hundreds of people in this program. So I wanted to do a custom box. So we had to make a custom box from scratch. So this is for your first 10 coins. When you get to your 11th coin, your 11th bar coin combo, you're going to get this box, okay? The custom red oak presentation box that will hold the entire set at no additional cost or charge.
Very nice.
So this is with your 11th, and the only reason I'm waiting on it is because it just takes us that long to literally make these boxes from scratch. This one, by the way, this is a $2,000 box because we had to be flown back and forth from overseas like for 2 years, okay? 2 times, and it's not cheap. So this is what your box is gonna, and we've done our same, the disappearing brass hinges. We've got the, once again, the magnetic hinges. So this comes with the 11th shipment at no additional cost or charge.
And then the entire collection
will fit in there, absolutely, positively, no problem. Now, here's the other cool part about this, and now people are really starting, okay, I get that. Okay, $199. My price can never go up. My delivery is guaranteed. So I start with 2018, I go 16, 17, 15, 14, 13, I go back. Well, what happens when I get to the 1998s and 1997s and 1996s, where those coins by themselves are significantly more than today? Your price can never go up, and your delivery is guaranteed for the entire life of the program. So when you get the 1986, it's still going to be $199. When you get the 1987, 88, 89, 90, all of these coins that are fantastically collectible and fantastically valuable, your price can never go up, and your delivery is guaranteed. Remember, with each shipment, you get 3 ounces of pure silver. Remember, you absolutely, positively cannot get this any place but from me. I'm the exclusive distributor of this because I own this 100%, and I want to show you. On each one of the bars, it's engraved the year of the product. So this is a brilliant uncirculated 1986 American Silver Eagle. It says 1986. The wholesale price on this, $199. Because it's the only price. Nobody else has got the bar set anywhere else. We made this. It took us forever to do this, and I'm going to show you how it works again. So the coin is not destroyed. The key to this, and the hardest part of this particular thing, is the fact that we had to make a holder that was solid silver that won't hurt or damage the coin in any way, shape, or form. And that's reflected not only in the bar itself, but in the holder as well. So here's the 2-ounce silver bar. There's a little tiny kind of rim in there that fits the Silver Eagle perfectly, so that when you hold it just like this, it is truly and utterly spectacular. As you can see, this right here fits right over the top. The best part is, anytime you buy something, you want to know that you got the best deal. And that's the thing that I can guarantee here, is that you absolutely, positively get the best deal. There is absolutely, positively no place, nowhere, any place, anytime, anywhere where you can buy this for less than $199. As a matter of fact, the only other example of this was once again done in 2016, similar bar to this, by the Royal Canadian Mint. And we give you the same 2016 coin, folks. Theirs was $359. They sold 50,000 pieces. They sold 50,000 pieces at $359. You're going to get yours for $199.95. There are less than well less than 1,000 of these sets in existence today, because I'm going to give you all of the American Silver Eagles every single solitary year. Your price can never go up. Your delivery's guaranteed. Look, and like any of our auto ship, you can stop anytime.
Yep.
Okay, let's say you get the 11 shipment, you get the Red Oak presentation box, you're done, that's fine. Keep the box. Okay, you get this box, I think, with the first auto shipment. So you're going to get the box. Any stuff that you get with it, go ahead and keep it.
And you can adjust it. If every 30 days is too frequent for you, then you can make adjustments as you want.
You can return them. Let's say I really don't need the 2015. You can return that.
Yep.
Okay. Absolutely critical, absolutely unique, and is one of the true and utter great collectibles, because each and every one of them is 3 ounces pure silver.
Well, coming up, we're going to be featuring for you a customer pick in our 2017. This is going to be our first day of issue limited edition to 3,195 in a satin finish silver eagle coin. So that'll be offered at $149.95 or 4 credit card payments of $37.49. Also, coming up,
I got new information on that. Gonna be a big deal. Okay.
Little cliffhanger.
Yeah, it's I'm going to leave it a cliffhanger.
Also coming up, our 1999 to 2009 proof state quarters in the original packaging. So $50 price break on that one, 4 payments.
I think it's our last. Can we double check if that's the last year to get price break? I think if we're not, we're close.
All right.
And it's probably a moot point based on quantity anyway.
Yeah.
I want to say goodbye to